Nothing really informational today, just two new stones that I got in the mail today, and I've been sort of cleaning them up and lapping them as they both had a lot of dishing and chipping and issues. So, well, let's might as well start with the thuringian. It's a light green, well, yellow-green thuringian. I don't know if it picks up as yellow-green on the camera, but it's yellow-green. For now, I've left two little divots on either end. I don't have any fears really about this one doing anything. This one may flake or chunk. I'll see. If it does, I'll lap it a little bit more on that end. A little bit more, and then I'll round it off so it doesn't play up again. But I don't really think it's going to be doing anything because I'll just avoid that. It would be more moisture related if it does anything. From there to there is plenty of room to hone on. And yeah, it's been a long time since I had one that looked like this. The last one I had that looked like this was a small brick that I stupidly sold at the time. I don't remember why I sold it, but I must have been buying a blade or something, and those are kind of easy money to sell, especially ones that are good candidates to be hacked down into slurry stones to throw into boxes and get kits complete again, and that certainly was what that was. So that was when they were selling for stupid money. So I haven't had one in this color in probably a year and a half, so it should be interesting. It was well loved as well because it's lost some thickness from what you would normally see. It was well used, so looking forward to trying that one. I have something I can hone on that, and this as well. So I have a blade I just cleaned up and put back together, so I guess I'm going to give both of these a test. This is a Coticule. When I got it, it had a horrendous semicircle of wear and not much wear otherwise. It was just they were honing one small blade or an instrument obsessively in this one spot, so it was concaved. It was sort of like an amphitheater, if you catch my drift, where it was just like a semicircle that encroached in here, where it cut over to here, where it made this a narrow track, and then you had sort of the flat here and the flat here, which is very annoying. I don't know why people who did that, even on like big stones, like Novaculites, or I had a Dalmor once that was a massive stone, and somebody just stuck dead center in the stone, did the same thing but with a larger blade, and that was hell to lap. And this wasn't hell to lap, but it's puzzling to me. I don't know why, if you're going to do something like that, why not just do it on a side? Well, a side that doesn't have the manganese. Just do it on a side, because then you get a nice flat track to hone on, and you can have your little area where you're doing whatever you're doing. But I guess what people do with their stuff is their business. Anyway, nice purple transition too. It's interesting. A lot of meat. I think this part just normalizes very quickly because there's plenty of meat all over the place on this stone. Neither side is particularly hard. The Belgian blue side is softer than the Coticule side on this stone. But both sides are, in my opinion anyway, not that hard. And for now I left just that tiny little scoop because it's pointless wasting any more material, and it's not a hard Coticule, and eventually I'll get to it. So my kind of size, though. I like hand toning, and when you have a really narrow one in your hand toning, you get sort of this judder sometimes, especially if it's a tall and narrow stone. Nice and flat, good control. So, good stuff. Looking forward to this, actually. I have a feeling it might be really fast because it sure killed the sandpaper I was lapping it on in record time, so we shall see.